Hey Maria, thank you for reaching out. My name is Francisco from Amplified Digital Marketing. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to show you an audit of your website. And what I'm going to do in this video, I'm going to show you how you're currently being ranked against your competition. I'm going to show you how well your website is performing on Google. And then I'm also going to talk about what you can do to increase your visibility on Google and be able to outrank your competition. So I'm going to get right to it. I'm looking at your website right now. Great design, by the way. You got some nice pictures on here. Love this quote. Great job. Warren Buffett is an amazing guy. You got some links, right, going towards different websites, and then you obviously have your homes. Now, you do want to have at least 1,500 words to 2,000 words of content with keywords. And basically a keyword is anything someone might type into Google looking for a particular service or product. It can be like, for example, Tri-Cities, realtors in Tri-Cities, homes for sale in Tri-Cities. Those are specific keywords, and you want to be ranked for those keywords. So I'm going to show you what you're currently ranking for. But before I get into that, I'm going to talk a little bit more about content. So that's the first thing. When it comes to content, your pictures, right? Are your pictures optimized with specific keywords? Do they have meta tags? Do they have meta descriptions on there? And if they're not, then that's something that I would definitely suggest. I mean, if we decide to go in further, I can do a deeper dive into it, but those are some of the things that you definitely want to consider. Now, I'm going to jump over to this tool right here. It's called Arrows. This is a tool that helps me determine how strong each website is performing. So if I look at yours, there's currently no score given. Google provides scores for each website. And this UR basically is the strength, how powerful your website is, and the trust flow, how trustworthy is your site. Okay, so right now you're not currently being indexed. So this is something that definitely you want to look into. And then the second thing is your backlinks, right? This section right here, you have 3 backlinks and 3 referring domains. And backlinks, basically what those are is a site that is linking back to another site. Okay, and these links, they act like endorsements for your website, which is really good to have. Now, not every backlink, they're not all created equal. Some have a stronger rating than others, right? And the ones that you want to target are backlinks that are specifically in your niche. You don't want to have a backlink, for example, from Pizza Hut, right? Or from a pizzeria, right? Linking back to your site. The reason why is because they're not in your niche. And this could potentially hinder your score. Now, the score that you do want to be in, you want to be in there between 28 to 30 on both. And that's like the golden ratio is what we call in our industry. That's what you really want because Google makes that seem very, very authoritative. Now, the third thing here, we want to look over your keywords. Okay, this is what I mentioned in the beginning of the video. What keywords is your website being indexed for? Do they have buyer intent keywords? As I look at here with these 4 specific keywords, right? People, maybe for this one, Mediterranean Villas Pasco, you're being ranked for that one. But here, check this out. Let's look at this. This is a volume. What this means is how many people are searching for this every single month, right? And you definitely want to be indexed with those potential buyer intent keywords. Okay, so I'm going to jump over here to Google. We're just going to talk about this specific keyword, Tri-Cities real estate. Okay, so let's look at who's being ranked for what. So if we look at here, realtor.com, Zillow, they're national websites. Obviously, they're going to be in the top 2. Good for them. I mean, they're huge. Everyone knows them right across the country. Now, let's look at the third, joelane.com, right? They're being ranked number 3, which is really good for them. So when anybody looks for this specific keyword, guess what? They're probably going to get a phone call. The second thing on here that I want to look at is the Google Map Pack or the Google My Business. So these are 3 different businesses that are currently being ranked as number 1, 2, and 3. Now, one, you want to have one that is really optimized with, once again, what I mentioned in the beginning, you want to have some good content on your GMB. You want to have photos that are optimized. You want to have good reviews. You want to respond to reviews. You want to have updates, things like that, because that is what's going to allow you to rank higher on this Google Map Pack section. Okay, so let's look at your competition. And I'm just going to pull up these guys, right? Because they're doing really well when it comes to the Tri-City Wall real estate. They're right here, number 3. Let's look at their site. So if we look at their site, right, once again, like I mentioned before, I look at pictures, are they optimized, and do they have 1,500 to 2,000 words of content? And if I keep scrolling, they have a lot of content, right? This can very well be 1,500 words, right? So look at this. This is where you want to be. Now, let's look at their scores. Okay, so before we jump into the keywords, let's look at their scores. Like I mentioned, look, this is a really good score. This is a 47 trust flow and a 31 trust flow, which is why they're ranking a lot higher. They have 814 backlinks with 44 giving them power back to their site. Now let's look at their organic keywords, which was what really is important. Let's just be able to organize them by volume. Remember, volume is the amount of people search for that specific keyword every single month. Look at this. Homes for sale in Richland Wa. There are 1,200 people search for this every single month. This is what you want to be ranking for, okay? Which currently you are not. So this is just a glimpse of what you could potentially be ranking for and potentially be getting more clients. Anyhow, Maria, hopefully this video is very informative for you. If you want to learn more, please shoot me back on this Facebook thread that we have. Message me back. We can talk a little bit more further on how we can help you and be on your way to getting more clients. So thank you so much, and we'll talk to you soon.